challenged myself to read 52 books this year, and in my last reading vlog I'm pretty sure I was like 7 or 8 books behind, and I've caught up a little bit. I am 3 books behind. I did get to 1 book behind, but for the past like 2 weeks I just haven't been reading as much, so that calls for another reading vlog. I'm going to try and catch up completely, and I'm going to be starting off with a very popular book, which is The Song of Achilles. I've been reading this for almost 2 weeks, I think. I don't know what it is about popular books, but when loads of people recommend it to me, it always takes me longer to read. I think because I feel like pressure to love it just as much as they do, and so I just put off reading it. Also, I've been on the last 100 pages for I don't know, like a week probably, so I'm gonna finally try and finish this book today, and then I've got 3 more books to choose from, which I will show you later, and I'm gonna try and finish those within like the next few days. I will try and do like a really quick summary of them all at the end if you're wondering what I thought about them. Let's get on with reading The Song of Achilles. So I just finished The Song of Achilles. Very exciting ending. I got to the part where everyone said that they cried. I did not cry. I'm just gonna give you a quick little review. I'll start with the not spoiler type stuff. I enjoyed this a lot. I have read Circe, which is Madeline Miller's other book. I really disliked Circe, but this, on the other hand, I loved. I've rated this a 4 out of 5. Once again, I feel like people's expectations have just not been met fully. When people hype up a book, my expectations are just, so it is very hard to live up to them. So that's maybe not her fault. I'm not really into Greek mythology. That being said, this was great. This is finally an LGBTQ plus book that isn't told in a very stereotypical way, so love that representation in this. Okay, now I'm gonna spoil some things. I just want to like blurt some things out to you, and if you've read the book, tell me if you agree with anything that I'm saying. I do not like Achilles. I do not like the man. He's selfish, arrogant. He let all of those people die at the end because he's stubborn. It just pissed me off, really. When Patroclus died, I didn't cry because I was like, yeah, Achilles deserves that. He deserves to feel the pain because he caused that. I loved Patroclus. He was just so sweet. And also Briseis, I don't know if that's how you say her name. She was lovely, and I felt bad for her, that unrequited love. It was sad the way that she died too. Like, we don't know if she's at peace, but I like how that was kind of left unsaid. Also, I like how the story ended with the mum kind of giving her blessing to Achilles and Patroclus by letting them be at rest together. I enjoyed that. We're gonna move on to, I think I'm gonna read Looking for Alaska. I know, I'm so late to the party. I have watched the TV series, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same story. This is another short book, so hopefully, you know, I can get through this pretty quickly. Let me know if you've read it and what you thought about it. Let's start reading. tell I just woke up. Just thought I would update you though. I am on page 200. I've got 60 pages left and I'm really sad because it looks like it's gonna be rainy and cloudy all day and I really wanted to go to the park. I'm really enjoying it so far. It is exactly the same, like word for word, as the TV program. I mean, not gonna lie, it's a bit annoying because I do prefer like imagining what it would be like myself, but right now I'm just picturing the show in my head, but it's still good. I'm gonna go and make some breakfast and finish this off. They always say don't judge a book by its cover, but I can't lie, when I see a cool design in a bookshop, I always pick it up, no question. That's why this week I've been taking a Skillshare class by Chip Kidd called Intro to Book Cover Design. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. For example, Chip taught me how to make stories visual with his lessons that are only around 7 to 10 minutes long. If you want to give this a go too, or any other class on Skillshare, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in my description box will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So be quick. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Finished. Okay, so I just finished my second book. Like I said before, I have already seen the TV program, so nothing was like a surprise or a shock, but I can imagine if I read this without knowing anything, and also if I read this like when I was 15 or something, would have been my favorite book ever. I really love the structure of the book, how it starts with before and then after the event. There were some things changed in the TV program, which I think actually made it more exciting. I'm gonna spoil something right now, so if you don't want to know, don't listen. But for example, when they sent home the progress letters in the movie, they sent it to like admissions at university, which was like more high stakes. In the TV program, there was also like the fight between Miles and Alaska about sleeping in the bed together. That wasn't in the book. But yeah, overall, very good. And I definitely recommend this to everyone to read. It's still horrible outside, but I feel like getting some fresh air. So I think I'm gonna try out the park, see if there's a tree I can sit under. Let's go start the next book. Okay, so I'm on page 133. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I like this book. It's very racist. I know it's set in the 80s, but it still just feels really wrong, especially because she's a white author. Like, I don't know, there's bits in it that I really don't like. For example, when she says something like, I wonder if his eye shape affects his vision or something, because Park is Korean. Besides all of the like racist weird things, it's also just very cringy. This part here, he's about to go fight some people and she's going, come on, it's not worth it. And then he just goes, you are.
you're worth it. And then there was this whole part earlier where she was like saying why she likes him. He just told her why he liked her. Oh, you're intelligent, you're sweet, blah blah blah. And then she just goes in, I don't like you, Park. Sometimes I think I live for you, blah blah blah. I'm not even mine anymore, I'm yours. It's pretty much a fan fiction. That's how it's written to me. So, do I have to finish this? I'm like halfway through, so I feel like I have to finish it. What a shame. I thought this was gonna be at least one video where I like every single book that I read, but yeah, not into this. Not into this. Hopefully I'll be done by the next time I check in with you. God, that's over. Seriously though, just finished this book and I'm so happy that it's done. I really don't recommend reading it. It's very problematic, a bit racist, fetishizes Park, weirdly like insults Eleanor by calling her fat, but he's like, I like her for some reason even though she's fat. Also, nothing happens. Literally nothing happens until the last like 5 chapters. It's literally like them holding hands, talking to each other on the bus and kissing a lot. There's nothing. Literally nothing happened. Apart from her running away at the end and finally like getting away from Richie, thank God. The only part that kind of surprised me and I thought was kind of good was that Richie was writing on her school books. I'm sorry if you like this book. I think you should probably reevaluate why you like it. But yeah, that is book number 3 done. And I am going to actually read a book that I've heard a lot of good things about. Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. I am going to finish this video here, so if you want to find out what I think about this book, you can follow me on Goodreads. It's just cocoday on there. And if you don't have a Goodreads account, I also post things on Instagram. You can try there as well. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this one and I have a lot of faith that it's gonna be 10 times better than Eleanor and Park. But yeah, if you've got any book recommendations that are more on this wavelength, aka good books, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video and you're feeling a bit more chilled out now. Maybe you found some new books that you want to read as well. And also thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I will see you next time. Bye.